Hello po mga kababayan, si Dante Maravillas. O yung impeachment trial laban kay Sara Duterte napunta mga kababayan sa sa presentation ng ratings daw, performance rating ni Sara. Trust and performance rating kung saan sa latest na survey ng SWS, mataas yung ratings ni Sara kaysa sa ating Pangulo. So ipinesent dito mga kababayan ni Atty. Binluan para ipamuka na si Sara Duterte mas may mataas na trust rating sa ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Pati performance rating kahit hindi nagtatrabaho. Sinupalpal ngayon po ni NBI Director Melvin Matibag yung prosecution. Ayan sabi ni Atty. Matibag, public officials trust rating not a shield from accountability. Correct. Halimbawa pa mga kababayan, paniwalaan natin na mataas yung trust rating. Saka performance ratings ni Sara kahit hindi nagtatrabaho. Although kadoda-doda, nasabi nga ni Atty. Matibag, pwede niya yan i-manipulate. Minamanipulate man talaga. Para budolin yung ating mga mamamayang Pilipino. Lalo dapat na nag-iingat yung mga public officials na may mataas na trust ratings na dapat hindi dapat po sinisira yung tiwala ng ating mga mamamayang Pilipino. Tama po? Yes, sinupalpal po ni Director Matibag. Yan Sabi dito sa balita, NBI Director Melvin Matibag rejected the assertion that a government official's popularity should shield them from accountability after the defense cited Vice President Sara Duterte's latest trust rating during her impeachment trial. Irrelevant po yung trust rating ni Sara Duterte. Ba't ipipresent mo yon as part of the defense? Di ba? Kaya tumayo po pati siya, nag-object, mga kababayan, si lead counsel, Jinky Luistro, nalaga niya Mr. Maravillas itong mga defense, pati yung additional defense team ni Sara, yung mga senator judges, puro irrelevant yung mga nire-raise na questions and manifestations para lang mapahaba yung usapan. Anong kinalaman nun sa pagbabanta ni Sara? Yung trust ratings niya? Ha? Kesyo ba mataas yung trust ratings? Halimbawa, maniwala tayo kahit hindi tayo naniniwala. Kesyo ba mataas yung ratings? Pwede na siyang magbanta. Pagbantaan yung ating Pangulong ipapatay, si Liz at saka si Martin Romualdez. Justified na yun kasi mataas yung trust rating niya. Shield na yun sa accountability. Kaya tama. Mga kababayan, si Director Matibag, so pwede nang mag-abuso. Pag mataas yung pagpopular, pwede na mag-abuso. Ganun ba yung pananaw at timbangan sa posisyon sa gobyerno, mga kababayan? Pag popular, pwede nang mag-abuso. Sa bagay, noong panahon ni Digong, kasi popular siya, kill ng kill. At palakpakan yung kanyang mga supporters. O ano yung inabot ni Digong? Di ba? Hindi ko mo popular ka, pwede kang gumawa ng masama. Lisensya na sa paggawa ng masama kasi popular ka. Sabi po ni Director Matibag, yan ang niyang survey results merely provide a snapshot of public sentiment and do not necessarily determine whether an official has betrayed public trust. Matibag further argued that popularity should not be used as basis for determining whether a person should be held accountable for alleged wrongdoing. Pangalawa, kapag po ating pinagbasihan ng popularidad, ang ibig sabihin po ba nito, ang isang pinakakilala at popular na tao pwede nang gumawa ng krimen at hindi natin papanagutin? Correct. Yan ang uri ng Maling pananaw, mga kababayan, ang gustong isaksak sa baga natin ng kampo ng mga Duterte na may lisensya sila na magbanta, gumawa ng masama kasi popular sila sa mga tao. May ganon, mga kababayan. O, ito yung presentation po. 57% adya. Yung trust rating, public trust rating ni Sara, 34% lang yung ating Pangulo. Based sa result ng survey ng SWS.
So, if this is from the Daily Tribune,
Your Honor, please.
no question yet, Your Honor.
Yes.
Let counsel finish with his question,
All right.
and then the lead prosecutor may make her objection.
All right. This is from the Daily Tribune. Okay, and this is the entitled Public Trust Rating. I just focus on the green, not the red. No, but Vice President Sara Duterte, it says there 57%. And this was conducted by the social weather station's SWS survey. Okay. Now,
Focus daw lang siya sa green, not the red. So malinaw na gusto niya i-highlight yung pang-iinsulto sa mababang trust rating ng ating Pangulo. kayo lang naman ang naniniwala dyan sa trust rating. Yung ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, kanda ko ba sa pagtatrabaho araw-araw? Si Sara nga, lumayas na naman, nandun na naman sa ibang bansa. 15 days yung pagbabakasyon. Pinaintulutan na lang ng Palasyo Malacanang na maglakwat siya. Bahala siya sa buhay niya. Kaya walang maniwala po ng mga matitino na mga mamamayang Filipino. Unang-una ang sinurvey po, 2,200 yata na mga Filipino. Pagkatapos, yan ang gagamitin yung sasabihin ninyo, majority sa mga Filipino ang naniniwala kay Sara Duterte. Kayo-kayo na lang ang naniniwala kay Sara. And in fact, sa mga pagbisita, sa mga bayan-bayan, mga kababayan, mas marami ang dumudumog sa ating Pangulo kaysa kay Sara Duterte. Malinaw po yon kahit nung eleksyon po at kahit ngayon. Kung pumupunta po yung ating Pangulo sa kung saang lugar, sa probinsya po, dinudumog palagi. Kasi yung ating Pangulo, nakikita nila, nagtatrabaho habang si Sara namimirwisyo. Anyway, balikan natin ito. Nag-object siya, kasi irrelevant si Jinky. Anong kinalaman nito sa pagbabanta ni Sara? So, pwede na pala siya magbanta kasi mataas ang trust rating. Pwede niyang pagbantaan yung mababa yung trust rating.
now, my question to you is this. You mentioned that you have an ongoing investigation. Do materials like this, insofar as how Filipino people view or trust VP Sara, have an effect in your investigation?
Objection,
Before
Your
the
Honor.
witness answers, lead prosecutor is recognized for objection. What is the basis of the objection?
Your Honor, the defense is showing a picture of the president and the vice president with a certain rating at the bottom. This has no relevance at all,
Correct.
Your Honor, with respect to the subject matter of this impeachment trial.
I think he
And
has.
we are objecting to the presentation of this picture, Your Honor.
I think it has just a short rejoinder, Your Honor.
Kindly allow the lead prosecutor. Are you done, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just a short rejoinder, Your Honor.
Attorney Binluan is
The
recognized.
witness mentioned the term betrayal of public trust, and we can run the TSN back. Your Honor, of course, we're allowed, this is cross-examination, we're allowed to present controverting evidence to that statement.
The chair will allow the witness to answer, despite that there is no date when the survey was taken. Kindly answer if you know, Director Matibag.
Gladly, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Sinupalpal ni
Alam mo po,
Matibag.
survey yan. And all of us know, or for the information of the public, a survey is just a snapshot of something. It doesn't necessarily follow na yung survey na yan is kumbaga nakataga na sa bato. Pangalawa po, may mandato po ang NBI. We cannot be swayed by public opinion o kaya po ng aming personal na opinion. Kami po ay nag-iimbestiga, nababatay sa batas,
Correct.
nababatay sa proseso, at nababatay po sa ating itinakdang mandato base po sa pagtatatag ng NBI.
So the short answer to my question is no. It doesn't affect.
No, it will not.
Okay. I mentioned Daily Tribune. You write editorials for the Daily Tribune, correct?
Tama po, long time ago po.
Long time ago. And in 2024, you wrote at least 3 editorials about VP Sara. Can you recall?
Mari po, mayroon po akong mga sinulat tungkol kay Vice President.
I'm showing you not that one. The editorials, all right, from the Daily Tribune. And we have copies, hard copies
Yung Bratinela.
that refer to. But it says here, Director Belvin Matibag. Do you confirm that it is you who authored these editorials?
Yes.
All right. Now, I'm showing you the first one entitled Inday Sara, the Bratinela, dated September 12, 2024. Do you confirm that you wrote this editorial?
That's correct in my opinion column.
All right. And you also wrote the Bratinela is a flat spare tire, dated October 24, 2024. Do you confirm this?
Yes.
All right. And you also wrote Bratinela Sara and her bad habits, dated November 7, 2024. Do you confirm this?
Yes.
And in these editorials, you shared your opinions against VP Sara. Is that correct?
Well, unang-una po, siguro dun sa title na Bratinela, that is not my original. In fact, kaya ko po nasulat yan, yan ang mismong naririnig ko nang kami magkakasama nila dating Pangulong Duterte na ang tawag niya kay Inday Sara ay Bratinela.
Di ba? Basag na basag si Atty. Binluan. Lalo na durog si Sara. Ang nagtawag pala, yung tatay mismo. Narinig niya, Kasi dati din na opisyal ni Digong itong si NBI Director Melvin Matibag. And in fact, Secretary General siya. Former Secretary General ng PDP Laban. So, una niya palang nadinig, kaya tinawag din niyang Bratinela itong si Sara Duterte. Mula mismo sa tatay, mula mismo sa bibig ni Digong. Napasama mga kababayan. Anyway, pagpatuloy natin. Yan kasi.
Alright, so my only question is, before you testified today, there were already instances in the past that you shared your public opinions against VP Sara.
Well, that is a opinion column.
Alright.
At meron po tayong mga pinagbabasihan dyan.
Okay. In fact, let me read one line from your editorial. It says there, as Inday Sara is being unmasked in the legislative inquiries and by her own mouth as an ill-bred Bratinela, her public trust crumbles. You confirm that you included this statement in your editorial?
Yan po yung nakasulat.
Alright. And despite this position, and the recent surveys show that VP Sara was even gained positive trust rating, as shown earlier, positive 57. Do you confirm this?
Well, again, I'm saying na nung sinulat ko po yan, that is my opinion as an opinion writer.
Alright. Now, despite this positive trust rating by VP Sara, do you still maintain that, and I quote, her public trust crumbles?
Well, para sa akin,
Nirelibad man po sa pagbabanta ni Sara.
Hindi po material itong ating
Correct.
pinag-usapan sapagkat sabi ko nga, ang ating po pag-iimbestiga ay nababase sa batas, nababase sa ebidensya at prosesong nandoon na nang ako'y dumating po bilang NBI Director.
Correct.
Alright, one last question on this before I let this point go.
Anong kinalaman noon sa pagbabanta ni Sara Duterte, yung trust rating niya? Gawin na ninyong 1,000%. Pero hindi mababago yung pagbabanta ni Sara kasi recorded, no joke, no joke. At sinabi pa na kinausap ko niya at he said, yes, no joke, no joke. Anong kinalaman itong trust ratings na kayo man lang naniniwala? Hindi ko mataas yung trust rating. Pwede mo nang pagbantaan yung 34% yung trust rating. Kasi mababa yung trust rating ni Bongbong Marcos, pwede na niyang pagbantaan. Ganon ba yung logic ninyo? Ganon yung inyong pananaw sa buhay? Pag ganyan ang pananaw ninyo sa buhay, Wala talaga ang ating bansa. Talagang populutin na po sa kangkungan pag ganyan ang mga uri na mga abogado. Dahil sa trust rating, may lisensya ka na magbanta na ipapatay yung presidente mismo. Ay nako, talaga ito mga abogado ni Sara. Walang katuturan. Mga kababayan, yung mga pinagsasabi nitong defense.
Considering the positive trust rating of VP Sara, can one really say that she betrayed public trust?
Magkaiba po yan.
Speculative, Your Honor.
Can we get a ruling, Your Honor?
Witness is knowledgeable enough to answer. He can handle himself. Director Matibag, you may answer.
Magkaiba po yan. Again, I'm saying, and I'm sure marami rin po rito nakakaalam na umaasa sa mga survey. A survey is just a snapshot of what's happening. It doesn't necessarily follow na pagka yun ang lumabas, ay yun na yung totoo. Pangalawa, pagka po ating pinagbasihan ng popularidad, ang ibig sabihin po ba nito, ang isang pinakakilala at popular na tao pwede nang gumawa ng krimen at
Correct.
hindi natin papapanagutin?
Correct. Anong sagot?
At this point, Your Honor, the defense is constrained to ask for a continuance, and we have our grounds, therefore. Number one, Your Honor, the testimony of Director Matibag earlier consisted of a lot of new topics, and it is we believe that it is the right of the respondent to intelligently cross-examine him on those topics. Again, Your Honor, those topics are not included in the articles of impeachment and are considered new. In fact, Your Honor, as earlier stated, we feel that these two topics are a violation of the respondent's right to be promptly and fully apprised of the exact charges against her. So we will need time, Your Honor, to go through those new materials and new points. Secondly, Your Honor, during direct examination, a 100-page document was introduced and allowed by this court. And that document is unsigned and unnotarized. And we feel like for us to intelligently cross-examine the witness on this document that he mentioned, we need that there's a need. We feel that there's a need for a continuance, Your Honor.
What
With all
does the
due
lead
respect,
prosecutor
Your
say?
With all due respect, Your Honor, we object to the motion for continuance of the defense. The defense already started and propounded a lot of cross-examination questions to the witness, and the witness is simply answering completely, accurately, the questions which are
Correct.
being raised and propounded to him.
Kahit wala
We do not
man
understand, Your
relation,
Honor, why they will
irrelevant.
move for continuance after already raising a lot of questions to the witness, Your Honor. We would like, Your Honor, the defense to finish the cross-examination today, and if the impeachment court will still allow, we will immediately
Delaying
proceed to redirect
tactics
after
po.
the cross-examination, Your Honor. With all due respect to our honorable senator judges.
The objection of the lead prosecutor is noted. However, this is the first time that any counsel for the parties is asking for a continuance. The chair is inclined to grant it and will so grant it as well. Should the counsel for the prosecutors or the lead prosecutor or panel of prosecutors require it at some point in time in this trial or hearing. But let it not be the rule or let it not be a habit on the part of either counsel for the parties to do so, to ask for a continuance. But at this time, the chair will grant the continuance requested by the defense. In the meantime, since it's only 5:55, with the indulgence of our senator judges, we may proceed to the interjections and interventions of the senator judges.
One last point, Your Honor, before the interjections.
Before recognizing the senator judges, yes, what is the pleasure of Attorney Vilon?
Your Honor, considering that the witness introduced, as I said, a lengthy document, can we ask for a copy of the Las Cañas material that he
The
provided?
chair already earlier ordered that, I believe. During the interregnum, the prosecutors are directed to kindly furnish the counsel for respondents with a copy of the, I believe, over an inch or little less than 2 inches of affidavit of Mr. Las Cañas. So ordered.
Puro wala, no? Walang kauragi. Walang kakwenta-kwenta. Yung mga cross-examination and presentation, irrelevant, data, irrelevant, topics, pati yung ratings ni Sara, ginamit na materials para i-justify yung pagbabanta. Wala mang kinalaman yun sa pagbabanta ni Sara. The more na dapat nag-iingat siya, kasi masisira yung kanyang yung tiwala sa kanyang binigay ng mga tao. Di ba? Pag popular ka dapat, nag-iingat ka. Hindi ko mo popular ka, pwede ka na magbanta. Tama yun sinabi ni Director Matibag. Hindi yon lisensya, mga kababayan. Hindi ko mo popular ka, pwede ka nang gumawa ng krimen. May ganon. So hindi yon sinagot ni Atty. Binloan. Iniwasan na lang niya kasi basag na basag siya, mga kababayan, sa sagot ni Atty. Matibag. Tama po. Kaya si Sara na naghamon ng bloodbath, ayon, lumipad na papuntang ibang bansa. 15 days na magbabakasyon na naman. Wala talaga. Walang bloodbath. Puro lang salita, puro daldal. Tama po, mga kababayan.